On Wednesday, the United States Department of State imposed designations on 4 senior Uganda police officers. They issued designations render Bob Kagara, Mwene Alex, Eri Womanya, Hamdan Presije, and their immediate family members that are now ineligible for entry into the United States.
The individuals and the families that tag along, it limits actually more of their future engagements in terms of international opportunities, study opportunities, or international job opportunities, at times in terms of even travel access, because it limits them actually not only to travel in the US, but by extension the US can actually invoke other allies to elevate some of these designations, of course through the UN Security Council, as they've done with the Hayati gang leader and others.
To foreign policy analyst Professor Ahmed Haji, this action is part of a broader trend of sanctions against Ugandan officials accused of human rights abuses.
And if you look at these particular designations, most of the actions or the acts that are human rights abuse in nature or human rights violation in nature were committed during the last election period, and specifically within the jurisdiction of Mitiana municipality targeting Honorable Zake. So the two individuals were at the fore of providing command and control leadership within the force. I think one was the RPC and another one was the DPC within the Mitiana sub-region, and the other two were connected to the integration center of Kireka.
The sanctioned officers have been implicated in various human rights violations during their tenure, particularly concerning their role in incidents surrounding political unrest.
There are evidences that are clearly stated within the U.S. Framework of the designation that these individuals indeed had a role in committing these human rights related violence, human rights related abuse and violence to the particular individual within the electoral period. What does it mean for our country? It means, one is the individuals have to take accountability beyond just hiding within the entire institution.
This latest round of sanctions adds to the previous actions taken by the US and UK authorities against various Ugandan officials over allegations of corruption and human rights abuses. About Bamunova, the Uganda Police Chief Political Commissar, admitted that while the force acknowledges the concerns raised, such sanctions tarnish the image of Uganda's law enforcement agency.
These sanctions, I should say that if they are there, they don't mean well for us, because it means the police is depicted in a bad way, is depicted in a way that it's not respecting the rights of the Ugandans and other people. So it portrays a very, very, very bad image.
According to the U.S. Department of State, these sanctions are intended to promote accountability for human rights violations committed in Uganda, more so as the country readies itself for the 2026 general election.